breathing deeply, merging with your energy, getting to know it. Getting to know the subtle vibrations of your body. Introduce some Cedar, which we call Ashya back home, and I'm going to light it. Just a little bit. Just breathe in the smoke. Calling on the medicine of the Ashya to ground you. Start with just very light stroking. Asking Mother Cedar to hold you in her embrace. And take you into her roots, into the ground, in the embrace of Mother Earth herself. Just applying pressure. Calling on your ancestors to be here with you, your guides, to also hold you and be with you as we facilitate this healing together for you, Maya. Now I'm just going to tap rhythm of the heartbeat. Slowing down. May Mother Cedar bless you, bless your spirit and that of your ancestors. May she return you to the loving embrace of Mother Earth. We pray that you may feel grounded again, rooted, in her love. Just radiating healing light from Mother Earth, channeling her through the Ashya into you, through your crown chakra. Feel yourself grow heavier and heavier. In a way that feels solid and strong. May any lingering energy, any spiritual energy that is causing you harm and suffering, may it leave your body and your spirit. May it return to Mother Earth. a deep breath of this peppermint. Just going to palpate definitely noticing a lot of tension right there. Is it okay if I do this? Yes. I'll start off with more gentle pressure. Just sort of releasing the muscle a little bit, warming it up. Lengthening the spine, helping to take off some of the pressure on the nerves and the tightness in the muscles. A little bit deeper massage now, working into, especially the right side feels very knotted. So I'm just going to apply some pressure right here where I'm finding a trigger point. Allowing it to release. Returning that tension back to the earth. And she can hold it, she can transmute that pain, that tension, that suffering into new life. We are currently in spring equinox. It's a new year. It's time for rebirth. Such a beautiful time of the year. Applying pressure in the scalp. Very slow pressure so as not to aggravate anything, but just release some of the built up tension here. The ears a little bit. And applying some pressure right here to help relax the nervous system. Is this temperature okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Just let me know if it's too cold. Under the eyes, releasing any eye strain. Releasing the stress and tension built up here from having to focus on a screen, having to be subject to bright lights, a lot of stimulus. Allowing all the muscles here to just relax. There's no more work for the eyes today. They can rest now. Using this Shiatsu spoon to apply some acupressure at yin tongue. Very calming and grounding point. And then working all the way to Yuyo, the fish waist. And then to Taeyong. And then down here, I forget what this point is called. And down to Bitong. Just moving around the orbit of the eye. Find a lot of headaches originate from the eyes, and just all the stress that we unconsciously subject our eyes to. It's really helpful to just give your eyes some love every day by applying pressure to these points. Then this point here is actually for the nose and the sinuses, to just open them up and clear any congestion. Back around. So bit of a rest. Lightly pulling at your hair. Okay, so this is a tuning fork, and it's a lower vibration. I forget how many hertz it is, but I chose a lower vibration one so that it can be more grounding. And I'm just going to apply it right here at the crown chakra, GV20. Allow that vibration to flow through you, through the chakras. From the crown down to the third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and finally the root. Right at the throat. Right, the heart. Just allowing this deeper, lower frequency vibration, grounding vibration to reverberate throughout your body and bring you back. these more stable, steady, larger waves. Calmer waves of the ocean. Allow your body, allow your head to grow heavy and sink into the bed. You don't have to hold any more weight. Allow yourself to fall and to be held. Allow me to hold you. Allow the earth to hold you. Off your necklace?
Yes, please.
Okay. Find the latch. There it is. Go, just relax. Lower it slightly there. So I'd like to do some acupressure right here. And we're going to start off with gallbladder 20, which is in the depression between the upper portion of the sternocleidomastoid and the trapezius muscle. So I'll just find that depression right here on either side and apply pressure just with my fingers at first, some more dull pressure, and just using circular motions to stimulate this point. This is a wonderful point for expelling wind. It is in fact called the wind pool. It's good for relieving pain in this area and also for headaches, relieving dizziness, lightheadedness, and subduing liver yang, which can often rise with stress, with anger, frustration, resentment that builds up in the body. So let's just give this area some love. I'm just going to use this tool here that kind of presses in when you apply some pressure, and just locating gallbladder 20 again right there, and just apply some pressure. It shouldn't hurt, but it should be quite stimulating. And you should feel what we call the qi sensation in traditional Chinese medicine, which means that we're stimulating the acupressure point sufficiently enough to cause a change and the qi. Just kind of like, the system, the meridians of flowing energy in the body. I'll do the same thing on the other side. So I'm using the other end of the tool. This is kind of a roller, but with these dull spikes. So it's not sharp, but it is certainly stimulating the skin, the superficial skin, as well as, is that okay? All right. And the deeper tissues underneath, like the muscle, fascia, connective tissue, subdermal fat, and all the nerves in them. And so I'm just stimulating the urinary bladder meridian. I really love this meridian. It's got just wonderful immune modulating properties. It's tonifying all the organs that are located here. And I'm applying deeper pressure as I move down. because I want the meridian to move. I want the chi to move downwards. We want to lower the chi, subdue rather than lift to the surface, because Maya's been experiencing lightheadedness, dizziness, nausea. So we want to just keep that movement in the downward direction. Okay, and now I want to stimulate two specific points along the urinary bladder meridian. The first one is urinary bladder 20, which is Pishu. This point is 1.5 twin lateral to the posterior midline, so just where we were stimulating at the level of the lower border of the 11th thoracic spinous process. So let's go ahead and locate where the 11th thoracic spinous process is. I like to start off with locating the 7th cervical vertebrae, which is right there. And then we'll just count our way down. T1, T2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So right there, just want to double check with another landmark. The lower border of the scapula usually coincides with T7. Lower border of T7, so T8, T9, T10, T11. Okay, so right there. So either side there. Let's see. That's urinary bladder 20. So actually I'll start with just my fingers. And Maya's been having some discomfort with the stomach. And in traditional Chinese medicine, the spleen and stomach are both responsible for digestion, processing of food, of raw materials into qi, to gu qi first, and then send it throughout the body to be processed further into other forms of qi and blood, other things. So we want to use this point to tonify the spleen, tonify the stomach, resolve any dampness, which is so common in the spleen. And also helps to just like harmonize everything. Okay. And I'm going to apply pressure with the tool right here. more time. Okay, and want to do a bit of scraping using this tool. And this, is that okay? All right. So just scraping this point, just along the meridian again, downwards. Other side. Sending loving, healing light to this area. The prayer that Maya's spleen and stomach may be restored to full health, vitality. Allow the spleen chi to move up and stomach chi to move down the way it's supposed to. Setting loving, healing light here. Good. See if there's any other points I'd like to add here. That might be everything. Yeah, that's everything that I have planned. And to conclude today's session, now that we've done all the stimulating, deeper work, I'd like to just end off with something more light, more relaxing. Just some light touching and tracing, scratching. Just to help relax Maya further into her parasympathetic nervous system. Just tracing slowly along her spine, sending rejuvenating, restorative light and love into her spine, into her central nervous system. drawing a radiant sun on her back, a portal to Father Sky, Father Sun, the source of infinite warmth, light, healing, spirit. May you always have access to Father Sun. His wisdom, His guidance, His joy, His nurturing, His strength, courage, and a little smiley face because He loves you. And I'm drawing some waves from Mother Ocean. May you trust the waves that you ride in this life and surrender to them. And our Mother Earth, full of life and mystery and infinite, unconditional love. May she carry you in her womb and feed you with so much nourishing love. And may you return to her over and over again. Even when it feels like you're floating and unable to find any ground, she's always there for you, and may you find her. Thank you, Maya, for joining me today and trusting me in this healing session. Feel incredibly grateful to have met you and gotten to know you and work with you. Maya has returned to the ASMR world. She was here back when the pandemic first started, like 2020, and she took a break, but now she's back and she has a video with me. And her channel is called ASMR Plur, Plur. I'll have it linked in the description and the pinned comment. And yeah, I'm very excited for her. She does great work. She has a very soothing presence and voice. And she did a beautiful hairstyling session on me that was very fun and very cute. Yeah, and I'm excited for your journey in returning as an ASMR artist and all the great work you'll do. My wish is that you be patient with yourself and kind and just, flow with your creative energy, and make sure to take care of yourself and rest whenever you need to as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Alright, Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.